Hey guys, good afternoon. Fortunately, I am going to be home again today with my little girl with the stomach bug, so y'all can pray that that passes quickly and that the rest of the family is not infected by that. So I really hope to be back with y'all tomorrow. I'm looking at your work from yesterday, and unfortunately, it looks like no one watched the video or followed the directions. So I'm actually going to give those back to y'all today because as it stands, everyone's would be a 0 because no one's shown their work. So I think maybe that y'all didn't get the message that you had to watch the video to do the worksheet. But if you look back on Remind, I sent out those 2 videos yesterday. So you can get those off of your Remind. I'm also going to put those back on the board. Okay. So make sure today that you go through these worksheets and show your work, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second. All right, so here's someone's worksheet, for example, and I don't have the key right in front of me, but I think these are the right answers, but there's no setup. So if you look back on the video from yesterday, maybe you were able to watch it, you have to show your setup just like I did on all of those, and especially on the ones that you do by yourself, because that was kind of the point of this activity, not really to figure out how many chickens one elephant would get you, but really to work on setting up what we call dimensional analysis in those unit conversions. So I'm going to go back through and do those on these packets, and these are going to be in the basket where you turn them in. Okay, I'm going to place those back there. Now, when you get done with that, hopefully that won't take you too long since you're kind of repeating what you did yesterday. You're going to have a series of questions to answer that are similar to those that you did yesterday, but instead of writing out your work, you're going to have these cards that you can use to set up the problem. Now, you won't need every card on every problem, so you'll kind of have to figure out what you can use to make stuff cancel to get the appropriate number. Okay? So there's a lot of these cards. So, for example, if I wanted fishermen to cancel, then I could use this card. Okay, and that would get me to flip-flops. And then I could use this card to cancel flip-flops and get to sunshines. Okay, it just depends on what the problem says. I could use this card to cancel sunshines and get to houses. Alright, I could use this card to cancel houses and get to geckos or lizards, whatever they're calling them. Alright, so you're going to have something that you're starting the problem out with over here that they'll give you, and then you're working your way to something else. So you'll figure out what cards you need to get there. Then notice your numbers. Multiply by the number on top, divide by the number on bottom. Multiply, divide, so on and so forth. Now, on these, you don't have to write down your work, okay, because obviously you're doing the work here with the cards. Instead, you are going to take a picture of your setup. Right? For each problem, take a picture of your setup. You're going to be doing this in pairs, so one of you can use your cell phone only for the purpose of taking these pictures and then put them away. Make sure you do write your answer down on the paper, and that answer is going to come from doing the math with your conversion factors. All right. Again, please reply on Remind if you have any questions, or Miss Hussein has my number. She can send those questions to me as well. Thank y'all again for the great job you've done so far this week in working when I didn't have to tell you to do so, and continue to do that today. I want you to get both these things done today. So you're finishing your worksheet from yesterday, and then you're working on this packet. Now, once you finish with this set, there's a second set of questions, and then they have a second set of cards. Okay, and those are in the bag. So again, you're working on this in pairs. If there's an odd number, you can have one group of 3. All right? I hope y'all have an awesome day. I know you're looking forward to pep rally tonight and Coleman game tomorrow and things like that. We'll have a test next week. All right? So anyways, have a great day and a great afternoon.